Hey guys, Big Badders are here, and I'm here with the first of hopefully many tutorials for you today. Now, as you may know, in 1.8 the friendly or passive mob spawning may be a little broken. Well, not broken as such, but they do not just randomly spawn forever anymore, and the breeding, as I hear, is not in. Therefore, the only renewable mob being a chicken. So I've made a nice chicken farm, and so it's gonna be a little laggy, but that's what happens when you use fraps and all this stuff. But no, it's just prototype. Here it is. So basically what happens is you get these dispensers, put some eggs in them, chuck some eggs in, flick this switch on, which starts the pulse machine. Sorry if that's really loud. Basically, that makes chickens. Now, what happens here is you sit there AFK or whatever, or you just leave it for 5 minutes and the chicken's eggs fall down here. I think once it's happened to me that an egg got stuck on those pistons, but we'll come to that in a minute. And the eggs fall down there, washed here, you come down, get your eggs, and be a happy chappy. Another feature is, I have to be quick with this one, you turn that, pistons go up. If I run over here, look what you get. It's like the pigs. You automatically get cooked chicken. How good's that? Therefore bringing me to the name of this machine being the barbecue. That's right, the barbecue. I'm going to try and make different forms when breeding comes in. I'm going to try and make one for pigs, one for cows, etc, etc. Yeah, I reckon it's pretty cool. So obviously you wouldn't just do that in normal survival mode, because that'd just waste you like 18 stacks of eggs, but it's still pretty cool, and you just come over, switch it off, and I hate that. Yeah. I reckon it's pretty cool, and just switch this one on, pulse starts. You can replace these glass boxes with these things, dispensers. I'll be getting to that in a minute. First thing I want to start off with is the problems. I'm going to change it a bit for the tutorial. One of the problems is sometimes if you get heaps of chickens in there, they come out of the glass, or they morph through the glass. Another problem being the eggs fall onto that piston I showed you down here, those two pistons. I actually don't know if that happens or not, but because I broke one of these signs by accident, then it happened. So yeah, even though it's not many eggs at all, it'll be 1 or 2 eggs in 5 or 10 stacks, so you're not really losing that much. Another downfall, yeah, the morphing of the glass, and just it's a general bit ugly, and the wiring can use some tidying, but by no means is this going to be a final copy. I'm just showing you this to use to give you some ideas, or you can use it as it is. It is perfectly workable how it is. So yeah, hopefully you get some ideas for it. Yeah, I'm going to get to a spot where we can build it, and I'll be back. Okay, so I've just cleared some land alongside the test I've been doing on pumpkin and watermelon farms. And basically the first step is, it's pretty simple. Oh, by the way, what you'll need is some solid blocks, some glass, sticky pistons, a piece of netherrack, flint and steel, some redstone items, and a few other things I'll show you along the way. Anyway, gonna get to work, and you've got to dig a 2 by 7. How far is that? 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Yeah, 6, 7. So it's hard to count and work. Just gonna get rid of this torch for a minute. 2 by 7 hole. I'm not gonna make it look nice, but yeah. 2 by 7 hole. You basically then can either do that along the sides of it, or you can use a solid block. But actually what I'm going to do is, you can do this as well. This is going to be better because I'm not going to use glass along the side like the one I showed you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Didn't really need to count that, but anyway. And then I'm going to put a second layer on it. side. I'm going to put 2 blocks there. That's where my water canal is going to go, because what I'm going to have at the end is where the pistons are. That's where you look in. You don't look on the sides, because that's where generally the chickens get out. And another thing is, you can also, instead of putting 2 dispensers in, if you want to, you can put dispensers all the way along there, and all the way along there, and all the way along here. But I reckon 2 does the job. 2 jobs does the job fine. It takes probably half a minute to get 18 stacks of eggs in there using the repeater I use. So yeah, that's step number 1. So step number 2 is going to be just here. You have to dig down 2 blocks, get some sticky pistons, place them like that, then chuck some glass on top, chuck some glass on top of that. Then what you're going to want to do is chuck your roof on. So in other words, you want like a 2 high room inside there. Get that block, don't want to waste. Even though it's on creative mode, that's kind of stupid, but don't want to waste use, guys. Before I fully close that off, I'm going to want to put my 2 dispensers in, fly up. Then I'm going to want, where is it, a bucket of water. I've only been fiddling with this for a night too, so yeah, bear with me. So here we go, 2 buckets of water, and then we can close that off practically. So there's that bit. Now what you're going to do is place, can't fly, there we go. Place 2 blocks there like that. Piston, a glass block, and a glass block. That's better. That's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, ignore those 2 pieces of glass. On the bottom pistons, you only want 2 glass, and on these ones, you only want 2 glass. Yeah, that would have worked when I turned it on, but you know, got to show us exactly right first time. Practically, then we're going to put, I'm going to get a bed because that's dark and that's not very, or, so sorry if that was dark for you, but there we go. So I put 2 more blocks like that. Then you want to dig a 1. Oh, we'll get these wide up first actually. So dig a bit of a hole here like this, and then dig that out. So yeah, you're safe to dig that one. And I dig down like this, and what I do is I just go like that. I get some redstone torches going like that, right? Still with me? I'm no redstone genius, so you should probably figure out much better ways to do this. But this works for me. Sand, freaking sand. Put those 2. What are these lighting glitch with these things? I hate it. There's that. Get our dirt back. Now supposing you just don't want mobs to spawn in here, you just fill that one up. Fill that one up. Fill that one up. So I'm presuming you're going to want to put this somewhere near where you got a mob farm. Sort. Can't do that. So to do that, there you can either just leave it up with a glass block. This glass doesn't cut electricity. I'll show you now. See? See now what this is doing? See, the glass is down. And that puts those 2 up. So that's a good start. There we go. So that's that bit. So that's like step 2 and 3. So yeah, for the next step, you want to dig 2 deep here and 2 deep here. And then continue the 2 deep hole along a bit. Just you know how far that'll do for me. And then you want to get a water source going. Then get out of the hole. Now this is where it comes to personal preference. But I'm going to put the glass block there. Glass block there. Glass block there, a glass block. There's probably much better ways of doing this once again, but you know, this works, so it'll do it for me. Gets the job done, I reckon. Gets the job done. Those 2 there. Get rid of that one. So there you go, you can see in. Now another personal touch you might want to do, which I'm going to do, is you might want to get rid of a couple of these blocks and chuck in some good old glowstone, good old ethos stone we should call it. Etho loves it. There you go, that brightens that up a lot. You can chuck that in pretty much wherever you want really. Okay. So next step is we're going to want to get out our solid block, which for me is dark wood. Get rid of ethos stone. We want to chuck one there. No, that's a horrible spot. Chuck one there. By the way, if anyone makes like a better one of this and gives a good video response or something, I'll approve it. You know, better way of wiring it is what I'm mostly looking for, but you know. So I'll just chuck those two there. Now the thing is, what I have to do is on this side, because it's inverted down there where the torches are and that's up, I have to invert it up here as well. Like that. Those two come down. No chickens get out. So it works pretty well. Now what you can just do is scroll down in your creative mode thing. If you're in creative mode, the switch, open, closed. So there we go. Okay, next thing you want to do is a one block across from this. You're going to want to dig down a little bit, make a bit of a staircase, you know, work with what you're going to do. Can't remember how deep I've got to go here. That's right. Yep. So I'm going to put that dirt back. You're going to stay this deep. Okay, water's going to go everywhere. I'm going to get some signs ready. It's another thing you need, just 2 signs is all you need. I'm pretty sure you can use 3. Depends how you do it. You can use 2 if you want to. Practically place them like that so that water flows straight over the top. Grab my dirt back out. So now I chuck me water here, and that's our egg delivery. How good's that? See, pretty simple, eh? It has to be, I designed it. Yeah, so what I like to do is chuck some glass over that one. Don't do that. There you go, you can chuck ladders in or whatever, but that's pretty nice. Okay, now, this thing. This may cause clogs on it now, but you chuck some glass over it. This is where the chickens are going to want to go when you want to kill them. Or so I just suggest whenever you're leaving, you're going to leave like more than 100 and something blocks at least, or at most. You want to kill them all and get their cooked chicken and that. You know what I'm going to do? You don't have to do this. You can extend the water canal. That's what I'm going to do. Extend it around the corner a little bit. I'm usually going at the limit anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. Just going to dig a bit of a room out below it. I can't remember exactly how big it needs to be. Sand's going to be a pain. I got the idea of this really from one of those pig burners. You know how you get the pig meat by killing them and killing them through burning. So that's what mainly designed this part of it for me, or helped me to think of the idea. Now what you're going to do is you're going to pillar up 1 block. You're going to get that netherrack back that I chucked away. Chuck the netherrack there. Light her on fire, get rid of that. Pillar your way up. Oh no, you're not. You're going to want to pillar your way back down again. Something I forgot that you do is you chuck that one there, chuck that one there, chuck that one there, chuck that one there. So the pipe practically is where the fire is, so when they hit, because they're only 1 block high, they run directly off with that new running animation thing. You know how they hit them and then they get really scared? I'm pretty sure that still affects them when you're attacking them. Chuck that there, chuck that there, chuck that there. Like we didn't need it to be any bigger. And there's that bit done. I'm just going to put it with good looks. Okay, so we're nearing completion here, really. Now, to make the pulse thing, This has been around for many days. So to do that, you want to get your torches. You want to get 4 torches. Just basically one on each corner kind of thing. Then you're going to rip out some more redstone dust or wire or whatever people call it. Chuck that over there. That's immediately when I do this. Going to create a big pulse. Now, I figured it best if you just go, no, it's not right. You just go like, I'm pretty sure that works. I'm just going to test it by putting, well, some eggs will do. It doesn't work for that one. Oh, it did. Now, you know what the problem is here? It's too quick. So what we got to do is, that won't work. So, put another block there. See, it'd be a bit better if you put that a bit further away or directly behind it, but it doesn't really matter. See, there you go. So if I chuck these in here, that works good. Chuck another block here, chuck that one there. So quickly those eggs go away. If I come down the front here, we've immediately got a heap of chickens going. So you might be wondering, how do I stop that pulse from going, lagging my game, etc, etc. Well, this is really simple. You grab a lever, chuck it there, you turn it on, all lights turn off, pulsing stops, chicken generation stops, blah de blah de blah. So, I'm pretty sure this is it. Just to test it, we're going to flick this switch. All the chickens will go flowing down. We'll go down a little pillar here. Wait for the chickens to come, if they do. Otherwise, they might be getting blocked on that block, which I think they are. 2-eye thing. There you go. You need because of them jumping, you need a 2-eye thing. Basically, look, they fall down. The occasional chicken will burn on the fire, but you know, when you got this many, it's not really a great loss, I don't think. See, cooked chicken for days, feathers for days. The occasional one falls on the fire and burns to death, but I don't think there's much I can do about it. So yeah, there's variation 1 of the barbecue, the chicken variation. Thank you guys for watching. As always, comment, rate, subscribe. Give me a video response on how to do the wiring better and so on and so forth. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.